Good day everyone. I'm Karen Caballero, a BEd student. In this video, I am going to discuss item analysis. Item analysis determines two important features in a test item. First, item difficulty, and second is discrimination index. In the usual way, item difficulty is obtained by dividing the number of students who got correct answer in the item by the total number of students who took the test. If you want to express it in terms of percentage, multiply the result by 100. So this is the formula. Item difficulty, or ID, equals number of students with correct answer over total number of students who took the test. For example, in test item number 1, out of 48 students who took the test, 30 students get right answer. What is the item difficulty of test item number 1? So here's a solution. ID is equal to 30 over 48 is equal to 0.625 or 0.63, rounded to 2 decimal places. For interpretation of results, the following is the arbitrary table. Table for item difficulty. Basing on this table, the item difficulty of test item number 1, which is 0.63, has an interpretation of right difficulty and the decision is retained. So, test item number 1 is retained in the test. So, let's proceed to discrimination index or DI. Discrimination index or DI is the power of the test item to distinguish students who know and those who do not know in the lesson they are evaluated. To derive such measure is to measure how difficult is a test item to the upper group or fast learners and how difficult it is to the lower group or slow learners. If the upper group found the test item easy but the lower group found it difficult, then the item can discriminate between the two groups. To find the value of discrimination index, we have to adopt the UL index method, where we have to form group of students who belong to upper group or U and the lower group or L. This is the formula for discrimination index or DI. DI is equal to RU minus RL over 1/2 T. Multiply the result by 100 if you want in percent, where RU is the number of students in the upper group who answered the item correctly. Ri is the number of students in the lower group who answered the item correctly. And T is the total number of students in the upper and lower groups. For example, there were 80 students who took the test in test item number 2. 19 students in the upper 25% have right responses, while in the lower 25%, 7 students have right responses. Determine the discrimination index. So here's the solution. 25% of 80 is 20. So the lower group has 20 students, and so with the upper group. Given RU is equal to 19, RI is equal to 7. So DI is equal to 19 minus 7 over 1/2 times 20 plus 20 is equal to 12 over 20 equals 0.6. Discriminating item include the test item. For interpretation of results, the following is the arbitrary, the table for discrimination index. Basing on this table, test item number 2 above has a DI equals 0.6. The interpretation is discriminating and the decision is include. The teacher must include his test item number 2 in the test. Using the UL index method for item difficulty, the formula is item difficulty or ID is equal to RU plus RL over T. Let us solve the item difficulty of the above example. It would be ID equals RU plus RL over T is equal to 19 plus 7 over 20 equals 26 over 40, and the answer is 0.65. Has the right difficulty retained.